Hey guys, Dan here. Just letting you know that I do reactions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I also do live streams on YouTube and Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. All my socials will be linked down below, and if you really want to help out the channel, there will also be a link to my Patreon. It's not much right now, but it's a start. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and now onto the video. Have a good day. Hey guys, Dan here and welcome back to another video and another reaction. And today we're going to be reacting to ranking every sniper weapon in MvM. This is a video made by TF2, and last time I got one weapon wrong. I disagree with Wizzy's choice, but I'll respect it. And on this one, I am gonna start voting for the Machina as the top pick. I will vote for the Girati as the secondary, and for the melee weapon, I'll go for the one that those crits if the enemy is completely covered in Girati. I think it's the Bushwhacker. I might be wrong on the name. But if you guys can already, leave a like to the original video, a like on this video, share the video. Maybe you can also share this video on your social medias. That really helps. And just be sure to have fun. I love making videos for YouTube, and if you're having fun, I am happy with that. And I have a few more things to say after the reaction, but for now that's it. So I'm ready. You're ready. Let's go.
What are snipers' best and worst weapons in MvM?
That's why I'm here for,
we're
Wizzy.
back again to answer that question with yet another MvM tier list. You know the rules, and so do I, but let's recap.
And he got a little rickroll on us.
This is a two-cities tier list. It's being made from the perspective of a solo queuing player, and each weapon is ranked within the respective weapon slots.
Yep.
So don't be surprised if you see any of the rifles getting outranked by a literal jar of piss. We're nearing the end, so let's get right into it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All lead weapons suck ass in MvM, and the Tribalman Shiv is no exception. As sniper, you'll primarily be using your melee to deal with spies. So
just imagine how many games he has to play with
unlike the other knives,
just to showcase all the weapons.
I think that's something I never told. I
never said in any video.
One-shot them with a crit.
But
sure,
like if sniper has 20
but
weapons, he would need to play, let's see,
just
3,
kill them outright
6,
rather
9,
than wait the full duration
12,
of the
15.
bleed
It would need to play at least 7 games
when you're dealing with
to
spies,
showcase all of them.
time you're not spending sniping the robots. So the Shiv being the worst knife at killing them means you'll be doing less damage overall.
Yeah,
it's colored brown for a reason, guys. The classic can't headshot unless fully charged. Yeah, let me say that again. The classic can't headshot unless fully charged.
Also,
in a game mode where
like the sniper
headshots
rifle
that gives the
piss effect,
the ability to quickscope them makes this thing
be up there. I don't remember if by the time that this video was made, it was already with the effect that when headshot or when fully charged, it gives the Girati effect in the area. But since it cannot headshot, I think that it will not be up there.
3 seconds of 0 damage. Maybe with max focus charge upgrades,
sorry if I'm not listening to all of this, but for the low tiers, I'm not too interested. I want to see the upper tiers.
What, for being able to charge while not scoped in? I don't think I need to elaborate on just how bad of a trade-off that really is.
Yeah,
sorry,
Huntsman's not
fans, but the Huntsman is garbage in MvM. The bow replaces the godlike powers of the explosive headshot.
I mean, if it was the beta bow and arrow from Minecraft, it would be amazing. It would just go boom, 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 boom.
In the game, clearly the bleed damage would be jacked the fuck up to compensate, right? Nope. It's still only 8 DPS. 8 DPS for giving up explosive headshot. But that's not even the end of it. A lot of MvM upgrades don't work properly, and the Huntsman is one of its biggest casualties. Every single tick of the damage upgrade is bugged, each one giving increases of around 15% instead of the stated 25%. Also, even though you're able to upgrade the reload speed, the more accurate arc of the arrow still requires the full default charge. So it doesn't matter if that white bar is filled or not, you're gonna have to hold off if you want those stabler arrows. If you want to use it while fucking around with your friends, go ahead, but don't be fooled. It is not a good weapon. It's hard to really call the Shahansha bad, it's more just obsolete. You do 25% more or 25% less damage depending on if you're below or above half HP. This makes it take 3 swings to kill a spy when you're above 50% health, but you'll still need 2 swings even if you're below it. So generally speaking, it's a downgrade, but there will be moments where you're doing the most damage of any other knife without the aid of a secondary, so that keeps it out of D tier.
I think the main problem with that weapon
the SMG
is just the fact that,
for dealing with any
for me at
robots
least, the MvM is very bugged with the hitbox.
Well,
and the fact that if you get below 50, you're almost 100% considered dead, because the way that the robots will attack you and will connect their hits will not be the same for you on them.
It's not bad, I
just
think
you
there
will
are
die.
better options.
So yeah, not a good weapon to choose. And I completely just went through the SMG. Let's go back to this.
Sit out of D tier.
Sorry. I'm speaking a lot today.
The SMG can be a pretty good option for dealing with any robots you're not confident you can reliably headshot, as well as clearing out those pesky spies without much risk of death. But realistically, those situations are few and far between if you're positioned correctly, so it ultimately doesn't see much use.
If you know the
it's
spawns,
not bad, I just think there are better options. The Danger Shield has a pretty good use case on waves with flare gun pyros, and that's about it. Not needing to worry about afterburn allows the sniper to spend more time shooting and less time running for health or dodging flares. It's not really useful against standard pyro bots because no sniper who knows what they're doing should be anywhere within that range, but nonetheless it still has a small niche on some waves.
Oh yeah, the Sydney Sleeper is not here, so we're good that is between the stock rifle, the Machina, and the, I think it's the Hitman. Maybe Hitman's the name of the
you
sniper.
Don't get the crit damage of
the one that you need to fill the bar so it can stay focused
This
while
rifle
it shoots.
is on par with the others in terms of crowd control, but for dealing with giants, it loses out hard, effectively cutting your damage to less than half of what it otherwise would be. Sure, it coats giants and Girardi for a few seconds,
yeah, it's gonna be the Hitman because he just keeps focused while the Machina needs to be fully charged to add more damage. Damn, I think I got it wrong, but
B tier, I can understand that, but personally, I think there are better, more versatile options. The Razorback might not seem all that great. It's only effective on waves with spies, and even then you're given a verbal cue for when they show up. So on the surface, B tier seems somewhat questionable. But the fact you don't have to fear getting backstabbed means you can be reactive instead of proactive in terms of choosing when to kill the spy bots.
You know, that's
in
a fair point.
You have more uptime with your sniper rifle,
and also
which
the spies, they are not optimized.
Increase.
They will be buggy, they will be walking around. Most of them might still be far, so it's a warning for you.
The Cleaner's Carbine has a fantastic utility on the Rottenburg missions thanks to its absurd ability to tank bust in tandem with the Bushwalker. Damage-wise, it may not be as potent as the stock SMG, but the benefit of on-demand mini-crits after doing only 100 damage
this is actually impressive, and you can use it on melees? I thought it was only on the primary.
Destroy them in a blink of an eye. It may not be the best option, but outside of those situations, Sniper can make some good work out of it. The stock sniper rifle is the same as many other stock primaries. It's good at what it does and maintains the core strengths of the class. It doesn't have any exceptional abilities that the sniper can exploit, but nothing really holding it back either. It's good,
Where is he putting the work down?
I can really say.
Oh, so it was the other rifle. Okay, now I see the
downside.
problem of it.
The projectile penetration and extra body shot damage are both good, but they require a fully charged shot in order to activate. This only really
I just realized
during
midway, so I will not
downtime
consider that as a win for the dance, because I picked the Machina.
Percentage of the shots that you take.
Yeah, that's a good point.
However, the only applicable downside is the inability to shoot well unscoped, which, in my experience, only really comes into play when robots are too close to headshot safely. So in the end, I feel like the Machina pans out to be mostly on par with the stock sniper rifle.
Wait,
we're bucking the trends of stock melees being terrible because the Kukri is actually pretty good. No damage nerfs are ever in effect, so it'll consistently kill spies with 2 swings, yet also maintains the ability to random crit. There's nothing broken you can do with it, but that's not surprising given it's a stock melee.
Girardi?
The Girardi is an AoE mini-crit effect that can be used several times per wave.
So which one is in second place?
This is overpowered.
Which one is the best secondary?
Although the Girardi seems like Sniper's best secondary, in the context of his kit, it does become a bit neutered. Yeah, you can throw it at a pack of robots, or you can kill them with explosive headshot. You can coat a giant with it, or you can get more shots in as your scout goes into market.
Yeah, but depending on the situation, it can be a little bit problematic.
Move in most situations, and that makes the Girardi
the angle can be very problematic.
That said, in moments where you're unable to headshot safely, throwing it helps your team while you go to reposition yourself.
Reposition yourself in the middle of the enemy team, right,
Spy bots and super scouts if you decide to grab the slow upgrade. So although it might be a little bit overrated, it's still pretty useful.
Oh, don't forget about the Bagar.
That's really all there is to say.
Bargain.
This weapon may begin life weaker than the others, but all it takes is 2 headshot kills and you're no longer in the red. At max potential, the Bizarre Bargain can be fully charged in almost half the time it takes for any other sniper rifle. That's not too difficult to achieve if you're even somewhat good at sniper. The only thing keeping this weapon from being the best is that explosive headshot kills don't add to the head count, only the one target you're actually shooting. But regardless, it allows for the second most amount of damage of any of the rifles, so I think A tier is warranted.
Oh, the Cozy Camper, I totally forgot about it.
Has the most general application of any of Sniper's secondaries, and its effects are wholly unique to him specifically.
Can allow you to just stand still on the battlefield without having to work too much.
Other upsides are what really make it shine. The first being no flinching when your rifle is fully charged. So between packs, when you're able to get that full meter, you won't have to worry about stray bullets fucking with your aim. The much bigger factor, however, is the added health regen. Because of Sniper's high aggro, he'll be taking plenty of residual damage over the course of a wave. And rather than constantly be running to healing sources or spending credits on health on kill, the Cozy Camper comes with added survivability baked in. Other secondaries may be more efficient within their specific niches, but when considering the entirety of the game, the Cozy Camper
6
will
alpha
consistently
is very, very annoying to have to heal. And I got right with the Bushwalker at least.
And that makes it slightly worse for killing spies. That's literally the only negative I can say about it, because in every other way,
yeah, but you need to either have the City Sleeper or the Girardi, but I can see why it's the best melee.
And the Bushwalker turns that 35% damage bonus into 300%.
Look at that.
And considering 2 of Sniper's top 3 secondaries generate them basically for free, it's not like this is a rare occurrence. But the biggest benefit, as I mentioned with the carbine, is the ability to transform the Sniper into a very slashy boy. The Bushwalker, in conjunction with the carbine or a soldier's buff banner, especially with max swing speed, is a surprisingly deadly tank shredder and by far his best method of doing so. Sure, it's worse than the stock
I'm actually scared to see a sniper
but there's no
with his
way I can overlook
finishing
that
off
tank
a tank by
DPS
himself.
and keep it from the top spot.
That's something that I usually don't see.
The Hitman's Heatmaker is broken. Just straight up, the Heatmaker is absolutely, without a doubt,
I only see this weapon being used with bots.
Sure, you do less damage per body shot, but considering the massive damage boost this weapon provides on headshots, that's a small price to pay. The Heatmaker has an ability called Focus, and it's fucking insane. All it takes is a couple of kills, which is very easy to achieve with explosive headshot, and you have a fully charged meter that allows you to continuously fire without having to unscope. Not only does this jack your DPS up the ass, especially on giants, but it makes it way easier to actually land your shots because you don't have to keep adjusting your aim. On top of that, it's not a standard meter depletion like the others.
I had to wake up early today to go to college, so I'm a little bit sleepy.
It will continuously recharge itself. This honestly feels like cheating. It's so overpowered to the point where godlike snipers can practically carry entire games with it. To me, it isn't even a question.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons we got so many bots,
sniper
one of
bots MvM's most absurdly destructive
And I'm still gonna react to the newest release of Wheezy on cheating on MvM. There it is on the bottom left. Here, this. Isn't this one that I'm pointing? This one. But yeah, let's just hear what Wheezy has to say for the final goodbyes.
Tier list. If you enjoyed this video, I have 7 more just like it, so check those out if you want. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more MvM related
and
content,
give a like to the original
as well
video.
as the spy tier list when that one eventually drops. Thanks for watching the video, guys. See ya.
I really miss the memes that you put at the end of the video about something funny happening. But yeah, let's just leave it here. Guys, thanks so much for coming. We just have one more video of this list to go, and the last one is Spy. Sniper and Spy are some of my least played characters in MvM, and I would not be surprised if I actually just get everything wrong on Spy 2. But hey, at least we got the Bushwhacker right, and by the middle of the video I realized my mistake with the Machina, and it was the Hitman's the correct one. But I hope that you guys can already leave a like to the original video. If you guys have anything to say, please leave it down in the comments. I really love when you guys leave comments on the video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Maybe watch other reactions that come out every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. Live streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I stream both on YouTube and Twitch. So I hope to see you guys there. And until that said time, and until next time, bye. See ya.